So one of the major problems with single moms and single parents in general is this gender role issue. Single moms have to protect their kids because there's no father figure. So a lot of single moms don't play the nurturing gender role very often. Not around other people. They don't want to be emotionally vulnerable. They are too busy protecting and providing for their children. So here's what happens. And the really scary part that I think is really fascinating, that clears up a lot of stuff for a lot of people, is the idea that when we see somebody playing a gender role, we automatically, if our gender roles clash, we won't get along. But if we're weak in our gender roles and we're not sure where we want to be, or kind of wishy-washy, then I will automatically switch my gender role so that I'm the opposite of you, so we get along. So if there's a woman who is providing and protecting for her children, most men, she may find that she meets a lot of very weak men, and the reason why that happens is because men see her being a provider protector. They think she wants to do that, so they try to switch their gender role basically to get in with her in some kind of way. And so women who are single moms attract a lot of weak men over and over again, and that's or overly dominant, like almost misogynistic sometimes. So they have these two extremes. Now the way this works, because we're attracted to the opposite gender role, which by the way, in gay relationships, so two gay men, the only difference between two gay men is their gender role. That's it. One plays the female gender role, one plays the male gender role, and that's it. Same thing with lesbians, same thing. So, and that can switch if it has to, but typically you have one person who prefers to play one or the other, and they just stick to that, because they like it. So whenever we see somebody who's always playing the opposing gender role or playing both gender roles, there's no place for anybody. Like I can't step into a woman's life who's playing provider, protector, and nurturer, and won't let me step in and be the provider, protector, because there's no place for me. So what most women have to do is they have to know whenever it's necessary, and only be a provider, protector whenever it's necessary, and not make that their default. And the big problem is that a lot of women accidentally make provider, protector their default because they think that it's necessary. And so your default should be whatever gender role you want to naturally play. Because whenever you walk out into a city, on the street, in a room, in a cafe, anywhere, people are unconsciously reading what gender role you're playing. And if you're the opposing gender role and you want to play that role, they'll be attracted to you. But if you're not playing the opposing gender role, if you're playing the same gender role as them, so if you're a woman playing provider, protector, I will not be attracted to that. So what happens is we accidentally start to filter out the wrong people, and filter out the people we actually want, and filter in the people that we don't like who are the same gender role as us.